Hello everyone, my name is Bilikis. Before we get started, follow me on Instagram, Bilikis Signatures, and our Facebook group is Sewing Innovations. Try to check it out. And if you are not subscribed by now, make sure you try to hit the red button right down there to get subscribed. Tell your friends about this channel. So in today's tutorial, we'll be going back to the basics. Yes, I mean tape reading. Yes, because there are some measurements of the measuring tape that people just tend to ignore or just approximate, but you need to work with all these measurements, especially if you are into pattern drafting. You don't want to neglect any measurement on your tape. But I will take my time today to just try to explain in details and quickly on how to read your measuring tape. This is what our measurements looks like 1 inch on your measuring tape. Like 1 inch on your measuring tape is what we have on this paper. Can you see this? Though most people are familiar with this, they know this. Most all person into sewing knows this. Your 0 inch, your 1/4 inch, your 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and then 1 inch. But our measuring tape consists of this. 1 inch on the measuring tape is what we have here. And now you will notice there are some bars here. We have 16 of them. 16 of them makes 1 inch. Let's do some quick counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The 16th one is 1 inch. Why? Because 16 over 16 gives you 1 inch. So 16 of this bar makes 1 inch. Let's go over all the bars one by one. Looking at this is the 0 line. This is the first bar of all the 16 bars. So here we have 1 over 16. Here is 2 over 16. Though you have 1 over 8 here, but I'll come back to that later. So this is 2 over 16, 3 over 16, 4 over 16, 5 over 16, 6 over 16, and then it goes doors. So now back to this 1 over 8 instead of 2 over 16. What happened is that in mathematics, sorry, this is not a math class, so don't be scared. We always try to look for the lowest figure in all fractions. So for this, I said this is 2 over 16. So let me just do a quick calculation. 2 over 16. So here now, 2 can still go here 1 time, here 8 times. So what do we have? 1 over 8. Can you see that? So that is why we have 1 over 8 here. Because people might be scared when they see 2 over 16. Just to make them less scared, that is why we always go for the lowest figure. So same thing happens to 3/8 of an inch. You always hear 3/8 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch. So that is what brought about that. So like this now, this should be 6 over 16. Can you see? This is 5 over 16. So the next bar should be 6 over 16. So having it here, 6 over 16. 2 can still go on both the numerator and denominator. So 2 in 6, you have 3. 2 here, you have 8. So that is why we have a 3 of 8. Can you see that? 3/8 inches. So this is what brought about the smaller figures you see here. All these upper one are still having 16. And you will see most of it are odd numbers. Then you go to the next one lower than this, then you have all this. So right now let's just check out some measurement on our measuring tape. Can you see this? So now for instance, 1/16 on your measuring tape will be the second bar. This will be the first bar. Here I had to remove the edge of this. So this is 0 inch. Then 1 over 16 will be the first bar. Like this is 1/4 inch, this is 1/2 inch, and then this is 3/4 inch. So what I would advise you is to make a paper like this with all these measurements and just keep it somewhere in your sewing room. And even if you have a fashion outlet, you could have this. So this helps and guide you in so many things. So for instance, if you are told to get 3/8 of an inch on your measuring tape, you just make do with this. Can you see this? This is the 1/4 inch. The next line that is shorter than the 1/4 inch is the 3/8 inch on your measuring tape. So it goes doors. So if you need 3/4, you know this is 3/4, 1 inch. So just try to make a paper like this and keep in your sewing room. It guides you when you are measuring or when you are trying to draft a pattern. So the next thing is that let's just talk quickly on the decimal aspect. Now this is some decimal examples I made. What is decimal? That point whatever. So for instance, if you are calculating yours for your circle skirt, for the circle radius of the circle skirt you want to make, you will make use of some formula, and in most cases you can get 6 point something, 4 point something. So that is why I said decimal. So all these will come in form of decimal. You can also get a paper and make this for yourself. For instance, when you have anything 0.25, that means 1/4 inch, which is here on your measuring tape. Then when you have 0.50 or 0.5, it means half an inch. When you have 0.75, it means 3/4 inch. When you have 0.125, that is 1/8 of an inch. When you have 0.375, that is 3/8 of an inch. And it goes thus. For instance, I didn't even put that there. For instance, if you have anything 0.06, it means 1/16. But these are the basic ones which can still guide you. So for instance, you did some calculation and you have 6.25. Let me just write it here. 6.25. 6.25 on your measuring tape. What is it? Remember we said 0.25 is 1/4 inch here. 0.25 is 1/4 inch, but you actually need 6.25. So all you have to do is this, which also means 6¼ inches. So this is 6 and this is 1/4 inch. So this is the measurement you will take from the edge of your tape down to here. For instance, you have 6 or 5.875. 875. All you have to do is to go to the chart. 0.875 is 7/8 of an inch. So how do you get this on your measuring tape? So all you have to do is take your measuring tape. Can you see this? 5.875. So this is it. This is 5 inches. Then 7/8 of an inch is here. This is 5 inches. So 1, 2. So it's here. So you take the measurement from the edge of your measuring tape down to this point. So this is 5.875. It's as easy as that. So just try as much as possible to make a sketch of this on a paper and keep in your sewing room. And also for the decimals, you can even go for even the lowest one. Like I said, if you need 5.06, that is 5 inches, 1/16 inches. So what do? So this is our measuring tape, 5.06. So that will be 5 inches, then 1. Because 0.06 is 1/16. So just try to draw up this chart and keep it in your sewing room. And I believe my tutorial has been helpful. If it has, just give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about it. Bye.